Hello and welcome back to some more Phoenix Attorney Right, where we shall prove once and for all that Edgeworth is not guilty, despite the fact that it's kinda... He says himself that he killed his own dad, but like he did it when he was a kid. So who gives a shit? You know, it's a child. I don't understand why it's like if child Edgeworth killed his own papa by accident, mind you, why would he go to jail for it? And they're like, but murder's still murder. It's even if it's accidental. It's like he's a kid. You're gonna trial him as an adult for manslaughter? That's messed up. That is messed up. Yes, I will load the selected save data. Witness, that's right, we're interrogating the bird.
Witness, tell us your name.
Don't object me.
Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember.
Nah, it's okay. You poured boiling water on your finger. Oh no, what were you doing that required to pour boiling water on your finger for? I would recommend not doing that. That sounds like it would hurt. I mean, you a lot of like beauty stuff hurts apparently, you know. It's just like, but you know, there's no pain is beauty. You know, so I'm just saying, like, I don't think pouring boiling water on your fingers will make your fingers look any better. Yeah, I'm just saying. Is that a poorly aligned meter? Yes. Yes, it is. I hope you enjoy. I did my bestest. I even made sure to use Impact font because I wanted to. It was between Impact or Comic Sans, and I chose Impact. He was disinfecting your dad's toothbrush because it was at the bottom of the sink. Oh, no. I think it's just, for me at that point, it's just time to get a new one. It's just like, you know what? Now's the time to just, like, it's, even if it's, like, freshly opened. Like, you just got it from the packaging, and then you dropped it in an area that's just like, I don't know about that. I got a really cool electric toothbrush. I love it. I got it for free because my dentist screwed up a date schedule. And they're like, oh, we overbooked. Here's a free electric toothbrush. I'm like, oh, okay. Little did I know this thing was like $200. I'm like, what? Nice. And because of that, I buy like toothbrush heads for it in like bulk packs. So I'm just swimming in these things. So if it's just like, yeah, I'm not. It's time to change it out, you know. But that's just me. I have that privilege. Was poppin' indeed. Hello, Emily. How are you doing? How is everybody doing this fine morning, evening, or night, depending on time zones? Yes. Lucky ass. Am I lucky? Because since that's like rescheduling mishap, I have yet to go back. Not that, like, I need to go to the dentist. It's just, it's nice. You know, where you go in, and then you just, like, hey, doc, tell me how bad I'm doing. And then the doc's like, yeah, this kind of shit could be better, but, you know, better than most. I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take better than most. All right. Back to the attorney of Ace. Actually, my work benefits does have dental. Because prior to this, I was like under my dad's. But like then I became a legal adult. So it's just like, I should use my own benefits. Why don't I do this? Why are we talking about teeth? You think the sub-gold could be easily fixed by making it smaller and moving it to the left, so it roughly aligns with the chat. Yeah, but I like the fact that it's pissing you off. It's weird how it starts in the overlay and then invades the game. I know. That is on purpose. That right there, I am doing. Now the fact it pissing you off, that was a happy accident. However, the purposeful having it start in the overlay and then enter the game, that is on purpose. You're not just disappointed. Oh no, that's even worse. All right. How can I move it? Where is this? Is this it? I hope this is it. Is this it? It is it. I don't know what you want from me. I'll make it smaller. There. It will be in its own little ecosystem above it. I can't do it. There's no way to make it even. It's going to be out of touch regardless, no matter what I do. Hate to break it to you. Hello, Rain. How are you doing? That's fine. It's better than I wanted it to be big and like imposing and oh, now it's little and tiny and no one will pay mind to it. Oh. You didn't even notice the text below it. It what? The fact that it says it ends in a month? Is it really a month? I wanted it to end on New Year's Day. That's not a month from now. That's like a month and change. All right. Back to the ace attorney. Oh God, he's serious now.
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different. Well, no, it's because he's just no longer, off to the side, snoozing. He's just face front. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15... No, he's only been acting in front of people. I'm sure he's not this crazy in his house. That being said, why would he have the bird tell him where his safe number and don't forget DL6 Infinite? I don't get it.
First I lolled, then I serious. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Nyanja Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order. Nyanja Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death.
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said he was... Let me collect myself for a minute. I'm just raging mad, I is. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. He won the trial, but I lost everything, even my pet goat. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social status on Facebook. Then this year, 15 years later. I think they probably meant to say this, like, then this day, 15 years. I don't know. Oh, this. Okay, no, that makes sense. Sorry. Yes, he had a fantastic social status on Facebook. Just ruined because people thought he was, loopy. The package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. It was a Glock 45. It was one of the greatest I don't even know if the Glock part I got right. I don't know if the 45 bit. I'm just making shit up. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
But wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on the matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourselves? By golly. Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Take me away. Well, there we go. We're done. Well, good. Facebook is for stuff other than shitty browser games? Maybe. That reminds me. I used to, like, when I was a little kid, back when, like, Facebook was really the only social media platform, I used to play a game, like, religiously called, like, Pet Society. And looking back, it's like, why would I play that crap? That game sucks looking back. I actually love Facebook Marketplace. I've never used it, but I know a lot of people who swear by it. Here in Canada, we have something called Kijiji, which is basically Facebook Marketplace. It's just like another Craigslist, you know? A gum tree, if you will. Most random things on there. But you can also find exactly what you're looking for. All right. Hello, Boo Boo Vita. How you doing this fine morning, evening, or night? Depending on time zone. Welcome.
Von Karma. This is not usually my voice, but it kinda is. Where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
No, we're done. He doesn't have to take the stand. It's like, we found the guy. We can pack it up. It's time for lunch. Let's get the hell out of here. It is a fine morning indeed. How's the streamer? The streamer be doing pretty good. It is a wonderful Monday. As wonderful as Mondays can get.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved.
No. We can leave them unsolved.
Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Nope. None for me. Let's get the hell out of here. We're done. I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
not guilty! Yay! Huzzah! Oh, Jesus Christ! Thank you for the gift, Sub Nova. That scared the shit out of me. 35 and oh my God! I mean, it's 35 in total, not 35 like as of this moment. Still. Either scenario, my goodness. Thank you so much for the support, Nova. Call me Santa. Thank you. Thank you very much for the early Christmas gift.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
It is. Yep, it is. We're done. We're done. We can go home now. No! Wait. Did Miles object himself? Because that wasn't a deep voice.
Objection.
That was a... wasn't Von. Edgy, we can GTFO. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth, you son of a bitch! Why you gotta do this? Santa, I've been a bad. Dark, no. Unless you want coal. Coal's valuable. It's like Santa, I have been terrible. I have been the naughtiest child to ever exist. Please, I've been so naughty, you should give me all the coal and spare the other naughty children. And then you get all the coal. Coal is yummy. It is delicious, but put it in a nice hydraulic press. This works. This is scientifically found. Trust me. I'm a scientist.
and then it will turn into a diamond. After you hydraulic press it under like enough pressure that is like that of the Earth's crust. But trust me, it works. And then you got yourself a diamond, and then you sell them. You sell them diamonds. You know what I don't get? Fake diamonds. Like, this diamond's fake. It was made like a week ago based on the carbon dating. It's like, yeah, but here's the thing though. It's still a real diamond at the end of the day. What a scam. What a scam real, quote unquote, and fake, quote unquote, diamonds are. Ugh. It was the pish posh objection. Nuh-uh. Your good coding's driving you insane though. You can push through, Ray. You got it. Trust me. There is a light at the end of that tunnel, and it is a working program. You will bring forth and birth new code into this world. Acid. What? Acid instead of coal? That is, I mean, acid's also just as, like, financially sound if you sell it to the right people, I guess. You're the only diamond that you need? Aw, thanks, dog. I try. All right. That reminds you of the Chowder plot, where a character had a diamond mine under their house because they stomped so powerfully. They turned the coal into diamonds. God damn. And apparently, quote unquote, those diamonds are technically fake, despite the fact that it's at the end of the day, still a diamond. Just go to the convenience store, get a bag of coal, and put pressure on your... I know! I agree! Ah, Jesus! Hey, the gifts up, Nova. The right coal. Barbecue coal. Alright. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What's with all the gift subs? Thank you for the gift subs, Nova. No ads on my watch. I appreciate it. Oh no. Someone's got their credit card back. Yes, thank you very, very much. All right. All right. All right. Back to the attorney of aces. While I am forever and humbly under everyone's gratitude.
I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them that the murder in the DL6 incident, he's gonna tell him he killed his own dad. Uh-oh. What do I do? Leave it, Edgeworth. He knows what he's doing. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Edgeworth, the trauma and nightmare is not reliable evidence in court. I know. Objection. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Don't you? No! Did something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Why? Nuh-uh. It's lunchtime, Your Honor. Let's go get some goddamn food.
Oh no. Oh no.
For 15 years, I have had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
Do you mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't Silly Slide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was M.E. I don't know who this M.E. person is, but it was them. Your Honor, I confess my guilt.
Gag him. Blindfold him so he can't see the judge and At first, I was reading that at first. I'm like, yeah, let's stop Edgeworth. And then I read the rest of your sentence. And oh boy. Gag him, blindfold him so he can't see the judge. All right, sure. And handcuff him to a bed so he can't find anyone to confess to. Huh. Huh. Well then, Nova. Huh. My God. Who paints to paint a beard on red stuff to wear? What? Huh? Nova is, like, here's the thing. We all think there's only one Santa Claus, but there's actually many Santa Claus. All around the world, see. That's how he gets the job done in one night. I'm telling you. This Edgeworth, you're pointing at... Wait, 1 minute, let me see. Yeah, you're pointing at me, Edgeworth. You're just like,
the culprit is me, but I'm gonna point at Phoenix.
Order. Order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today.
hey, let's just pack it up, and we'll do this all tomorrow. Everyone's tired. Let's just do this tomorrow. Well, yeah, let's do this trial, but let's just do it tomorrow. You know.
I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try for this man his crime of 15 years ago. I'm sure the jurors would like to go home. You know, I'm sure they would love to go home.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess.
No, let's take a 24-hour recess. Well, yeah, you know.
During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
It's adjourned until tomorrow. We will see you in the court at a later date.
I'm sorry, right? I just wanted all of what I've just wasted all of your effort.
Yeah, thanks, Edgeworth. And you made Gumshoe sad.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe in myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished for being a naughty boy.
The text was there. It disappeared, I swear. Quick, tie Edgeworth up so he can't self-destruct and lock him in a hotel room so he can't talk to anyone except his lawyer, of course. Yeah. Is that a... No, that's not a yaoi paddle, you see. Edgeworth is getting cut by his own edge. My God. You're right, Ray.
Murder is murder, no matter the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy.
What are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. Ray. Ray, why? Ray, why you gotta do this to me, Ray? Ah! Oh, no. You deserve that for all. I didn't alter the dialogue. It was there. It was there for a half a second and it disappeared. You had to watch it in the VOD. I swear. Totally. I would never lie to you guys. Like for real. I am totally a cat ninja. Oh, no. Edgeworth, please tell me you know what man's laughter is. I mean, I know Edgeworth is a pretty serious guy, but I think he knows what a man's laughter is, you know? I'm sure he's had a giggle. You're close to getting another? What? What? Don't worry. Oh, thank you, Nova. But unfortunately, the points have been redeemed. So I must do it, otherwise the points will crawl through my veins, into my heart, and kill me. Unless I do the antidote. That is... Yeah. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy with that. It's good to get one out of the system every now and again, though. I'll admit to that. Okay. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. And any... excuse me. Wow, that was just like a really weak burp that just wanted to come up. Ugh. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Let's do this.
Now I would like to resume our trial.
It was right after Miles and Nick's 10-minute scene in the courtroom. Not gonna lie, it messed with the pacing a bit. Yeah, I agree. That was really weird how that happened. I am spared for now. Okay, thank you, Ray. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional, I can read words, I swear. For me, I like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. See, I knew exactly what he was going to say before he said it. I'm a psychic. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Mr. Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. one detail didn't quite fit. Will that be the key? But only if I can get it to work. Please. Please. For the love of God, Mr. Edgeworth. You paid for my bail. I can't see you go through the same thing. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in an elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. Why would the gun fly out of his holster? Huh. I'm curious. No, I'm gonna throw a gun at him! I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. I had a dream when I was 11. Of course I did it. Substantial evidence. Perfect. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the event. Elevators aren't airtight. Okay, 1 minute. Let me look this up. Let me do a good old Google here. Are elevators airtight? Myth 7. What the hell is this? The 9 common misconceptions about home elevators. What? Elevator cars are typically not airtight. Wow. Who would have thought? Because that is like the most dumbest thing you could ever do. Why? A minimum requirement for ventilation openings is provided in order to meet the safety standards. Not even that. Just the doors themselves. You can pry them open with your fingers. It's not hard. Ugh. My God. Rich people shit, I suppose, but goddamn. Ah, yes, the airtight elevator, of course. No, the elevator was sealed, and then someone was sucking the air out of it. They were trying to kill the people in the elevator. Von Karma, he made it airtight. I'm telling you. To be fair, this courthouse seems like it cuts corners. What corner is there to cut? To make an elevator airtight, that's not cutting a corner. That's adding more to the cost. I'm saying the elevators aren't airtight, and you have to make them unairtight. This just how it do. That's just how it do. Hello, goofy, awesome doofus. Right back at you. Also, goofy and awesome doofus yourself, Enigma. Welcome. We're having a fantastic night. And thank you for the lurk. Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Exactly! The elevator's not airtight! I win! That's right! Oh, because Yogi got quote-unquote brain damage from the lack of oxygen. Well, I mean, I was about to say Edgeworth isn't brain damaged, but I mean, he could be. That's just it. I was right the whole time. The elevator's not airtight. Otherwise, Edgeworth would be in a way worse spot. And Yogi, as we found out, doesn't have brain damage. He's totally fine. Exactly. They didn't run out of air. I'm telling you, the elevator wasn't airtight. At first I was making fun of the game for being like, this game's so stupid, but now that is my winning piece of evidence. I'm telling you. Cutting cafeteria costs, less people to eat the food. Oh, okay, never mind. I see.
Very well. Mr. Ray, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. Hold it! No, you didn't. What was that trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Exactly! Only two things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. What if Von Karma shot his dad from outside the elevator? Huh? Because I remember seeing a bullet hole in the elevator glass. Oh, goddamn. Oh, I think I probably spoiled it for myself. We're going to turn this around and be like, Von Karma did it. Take him away, boys, you know? That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. An earthquake struck. Nuh-uh. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Oh. Hold it right there. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. Pissed my pants even. But then, just then, something heavy fell at my feet. Exactly! Why would the gun get out of his holster? Huh? Would you like to have an elevator in your home? I mean, I only have well, okay, I do it. Okay, so I have a basement, main floor, and then the top floor. But again, it's not a whole lot of stairs. Also, I don't even know where I would stick it in here. I appreciate the offer, Ray. A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff's, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? Yeah, you threw it like a Pokeball. That doesn't mean you killed him. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. That was a single gunshot and a scream. Are you sure about that? The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. Oh, yeah? To this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence. Huh? Phoenix, you lost me. But I don't know what it means. I better find out and quick. The game is practically holding my hand. For this one instance. But huh? Is it how can you hear the scream if the gunshot went off? I don't know. Let me see here. And then a scream. Well, let me present to you this piece of evidence. But the scene of the murder, taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, still bears ballistic markings. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Okay. But yeah, see, there's a bullet
There's a bullet in the thing there. So is it like this? I mean, if you got shot in the heart, you'd probably still, you know, let out a scream. This kind of, I don't know. This kind of calls back to that one Lord of the Rings interview with, the guy that played Saruman and Count Dooku. I forget his name. He's a great actor. Anyways, apparently, like, he was supposed to stab or like get stabbed in the back, and then like the director was like, okay, I want you to let out a scream. And he's like, when you get stabbed in the back, you don't scream, you kind of just let out like a and he's like, I should know, I was a spy in the British military. It's like, oh. It's like, this isn't acting, he knows. He knows what a stab in the back sounds like. Have you noticed the elevator window yet? I know, I've said that. I've said that many times. Like, look at it. Christopher Lee, that's right, yeah. That's not how guns work. They don't pops as you yeet them. I know, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if it's like a shot to the heart, you know, we couldn't have screamed. And then there's this. You sounded like the nostalgia critic when you said, I know, I said that, did I? I haven't really watched like any of his stuff really. The only thing on the nostalgia critic that I saw was like a hit piece on him of like the fall of the nostalgia critic. Go over the case file. I can do that. No! I wanted to look it over. I didn't want to use it as evidence. Wait, was that the evidence I needed? Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. And then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. I pressed the wrong... You can do that, he said. What? I've only done it like once in like the last stream that I did. I know, but like I didn't know that was something you could do all the time. Oh. So how come they couldn't get out of the elevator if they could just try to shoot? I know, that's what I'm saying. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Don't object me. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Shit. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? The victim data! The data of the victim! Court record! This case summary! Look at your screen. Oh. Oh, that's a button you can press. Neat. Oh, that's so cool. All right, press the A button to check. Elevator, district courthouse. Cool. No clues found on the scene. All right. Trapped in the elevator, returning from the lost trial with his son. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was... fired twice. Victim data. Well then. Nyanja. That's every stream, Ray. Let's be real at this point. It's on the second page. Yeah. Look at the victim data.
In this file, it says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Nyanja, you're onto something. You bet your pants.
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Yes, it was Von Karma. He did it through the window. I don't know. Don't object me. Your Honor, I'm sure you're aware. This incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. Tisk, tisk. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. Oh, are you sure about that?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired has something to do with this case?
It does. It's in a photo. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence of the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
That I does indeed. Right here, I will present to you this photo. Take that, you son of a bitch. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh. I'm do. You got shot, and yes, he did. And this is a photograph.
All right. Of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, sorry. I used the wrong voice. I didn't know who was talking at the time. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. So this photo proves it. Yeah, that's right.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get it. Your Honor, I know you're old, but come on. Show the judge. What is this, like Dora? Where is it? And then the little mouse cursor. Click. That's right. Senile, he is. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order, Mr. Wright. What are you driving at?
I am driving a Honda Civic, Your Honor. It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then
The other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Ah, but I just so happen to have a bullet.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Oh, yeah? Well, I just so happen to have a bullet in my evidence. Just so you know.
Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Gah, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? No! We literally in our evidence, Phoenix! What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. You said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought the two shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who could have fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick.
Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though it was not your intention.
Yes, I did. No! Objection! We have a bullet in our evidence. Oh, no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Fat Boy Slim, let's go. Hell yeah. Oh, I thought they were making a reference. That's the bullet found in Greg. Estupida. It's still a bullet nonetheless.
Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There were so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright.
I have an objection. Objection. Your Honor, I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Oh. Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh, no. Grah! It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Ah, Jesus! Mia, can you stop giving me seizures? Someone took it. That's right.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers, Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer had to find it. Let's be real here. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah, what possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is, the bullet would be proof. Yeah. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof.
Proof?
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. How would it not exist? You people, I know. Oh God. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside of Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the two shots fired? Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize.
What are you talking about? What? Penalize me for what? The murderer had to need to find it. What is this? Why would a stray bullet incriminate someone? I don't know. The murderer's just cautious? Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, then they should have... Oh. Well, then what the shit? Yes, penalize me, I guess. I guess the murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have to spend time looking for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Mia, can you stop giving me seizures? It's rude. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Think loopy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? What? Phoenix? Huh? Huh? The whole courtroom all at once. Huh?
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you wouldn't have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi were both unharmed. So that would mean
The murderer came from outside, yes. I know the window! That's what I've been saying! Like, holy shit, these people! The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy who loses consciousness. Oh! And the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
No, don't object me. Get out of here with this. What you are saying, deny it. Deny it. No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something. Really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of trust.
Because he was getting over a bullet wound. What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but he took it? Oh, but he took it because he was injured. Which would mean it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Yeah. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who was your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma. Von Karma. Oh, why is he smiling?
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Bah!
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst of my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife hat, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove I was shot? Well, obviously I got it, you know. Youchie, they said.
Do I does have work, but at the same time, I'm so goddamn close. I'm gonna stretch it a little bit. All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it. The scar for starters. Exactly. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Oh, that's Hammond's bullet. Yeah, but this was in Gregory. So why would the Gregory bullet be the bullet, you know? It's not the bullet. I guess I will save. Wait, I can't save. I'm stuck in this. I can't save. What is a bullet? It's I don't know. It's a good question. What's it made of? Metal. Metal detector. We metal detect Von Karma. Oh, that's perfect. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Ha ha! Thank you, Nova.
Is this even possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. Ha ha ha! Ho 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 ho! Mr. Von Karma, my boy. I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you?
Ha ha!
Order, order, order!
Your Honor, the defense requests to be, that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. Objection! The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Uh-huh. Hey, what do you know? There's a bullet inside of him. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. That is just my pacemaker, you see. I'm old. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. I like to go hunting, you see. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Oh, yeah?
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. I guess it's the bullet, because why else would the video game give it to us? You know? I see no, like... See, look, still bears clear ballistic markings. I like this. I like this. Therefore, it's like, hey, we have this bullet. Well, let's do surgery. And then let's get the other bullet out and let's take a look at the ballistic markings. Why don't we? Bullets bear. What? Oh, bullets bearing. Okay, yes. Take that.
Then that's a bullet.
Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. Yeah. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. It's like a fingerprint for a gun. Yeah. The ballistic markings are the
ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
That's kind of neat when you think about it. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's been in his body the whole time. The body's got an immune system that's probably been, like, slowly attacking the bullet over the course of 15 years. Would that change the bullet a little bit? I actually don't know. I genuinely don't know. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma. He's just a full-on tantrum. He's lost it. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. My voice has changed for the 6th time this flashback. I'm not making this. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. No! Get away from my papa! Bang! Ah, the shot that hit Mr. Von Karma. It's that scream I've heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma.
Rah! He's just been screaming this entire time. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record, and you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death. Death.
I gotta say, voicing Von Karma is a lot of fun. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be, like, penalized, bruh. I've covered for you in the past, but, like, not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like I had never known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. Ouchie! I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator doors opened before my eyes. I was bald back then. I saw 3 people inside, all laying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my density. Blammo! I even made a bullet sound with my own voice for shits and giggles. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. I thought I would throw in a little. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge?
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well.
You do have the lead poisoning stare. I mean, I think bullets are kind of made out of, like, they're not made out of lead anymore. That's the little balls in like a flintlock pistol. You know, little lead ball. Now they're, what are bullets made out of? Brass? No, that's the casing. What are bullets made of? I think you could probably get like a bunch of different metals. Metal, plastic, or rubber. Yes, but what kind of metal, though? Copper. Neat. Oh, God, if it's made out of copper, that's been oxidizing in his body. Oh, he's got way worse. Sure, it's not lead poisoning, but still a poisoning nonetheless. Yummy, yummy steel properly. Probably. Nah, it's copper. Metal in your body is usually toxic. Well, I mean, iron. We have iron in our blood.
It appears we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Not guilty. Yeah. Oh, I love it when they pop the confetti balloons in the court.
That is all. This court.
No, it's not. We convict Von Karma. Send him to the slammer. What? Nuh-uh. Nick, we did it. You see his face? Mr. Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I am impressed. Heh, it was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know I was on the voyage of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try. I love you, Phoenix. I see. Right.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Whoa! I can't. Whoa! Or whoop, I guess. I'm amazed, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. I gotta do this in character.
Whoop. I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all.
Lotta.
Well, we're great. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar if no one, even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, why are you, what are you doing now? Oh, speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? Larry! It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keonce. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Hedgie, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you've come along tonight too? You come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's... But Larry wasn't at school. Larry wasn't at school. How did he steal? Did he do it? You're just an innocent little Pookie, Miles. A pure little jam cinnamon roll. Where is my Yowie paddle? What? Huh? What have you guys been saying? No, my fear Yowie paddles. They give me absolute fear. They should, Ray. They absolutely should.
You're in the courthouse already. Just get married. Get out of here, Lana. You tried to put Edgeworth in the chair for fun. I agree. What the shit, Lana? But I'm glad she's going back for educational purposes, you know? $38 exactly? Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? 38 bucks. No. No. Larry, it was you? What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. When he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Did the fish work? I'm so sorry. Did the fish work? 1 minute. I didn't hear the... Why isn't the fish working? I have it open. I know, I'm sorry, Thorg. I don't know where your fish is. It seems I didn't have it open. Oopsie. I didn't have it open. You want 2 now? All right, I'll give you 2 fish. It's taking forever to load, though. Oh, there it is. Yeah, all right. I'll give you your 2 fish. Don't worry. Ah, damn it. That's because it's not like that word, all right, can like, is a program that fails. Actually, now that I think about it, I do 2 in a row sometimes. It's rare, but it does happen. Just you wait. No, Frank, no. You said I was spared. Huh? You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. Ha! There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you 2 did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Well, yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I had only known, I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. No! That word has new meaning! That word has new meaning! No! No! Oh, my gut hurts. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Oh, I'm lightheaded. No.
Oh, it's okay, Ray. It's all right. Oh. What? I can't even do the voice. Oh. Want to switch right? Lotta, get out of here. Hey, y'all. Line up and I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. And after that, dinner on me. I mean, you are big enough to be a table, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Why? Why not release him? What the shit? Oh. Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless.
No, there's just, it's a dry spell, that's all.
So I've decided to go back to my training.
Did you go under a waterfall?
I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Aw, is she not in the other? Is she not in the other game? That's lame. Get out of here with this. Goodbye. What time is it? The first train for the mountains has already left to the station. Oh, it's already left to the station. Off we go. I guess I'm too late. Ah!
Hey, Nick.
Maya! Duh. So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Maya? No! Hold it! Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Yeah, the bullet. The bullet! Take that! I just throw it in her face. Here, take this!
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued that last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm gonna complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
Choo-choo train, let's go. So this is it. See you
soon, Maya. What a beautiful little scene.
Thanks, Nick.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. with the same old crazy cast of characters. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Ha. Oh.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Hey, it's a Star Wars reference. That was good. This is a good series. I'm not going to play the second game for a good long while, though. Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down. Oh. All right. Oh. He's trying. He's trying. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? All right, so I guess it's like little scenes in between. All right, I can't read everything because like I gotta start getting ready for work. I gotta start cleaning this up here, so to speak. You know. Oh, God damn it, Ray. Yeah. There, you got 2-in-1 stream. Pain, yes. All right. I actually did kill my sister. I am now on the lam. What? Huh? Huh? What? Silence of the Lambs. I've heard of that movie. I've never seen it, though. 999, maybe. Possibly. The possibility exists. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. You want to play the Miles Edgeworth version of this game? Does that exist, or is that like a hacked mod or something? You stuck a fork inside your ears. Dorg, why? It's a separate adventure and spin-off. Nice. Cool. He's becoming coy. Get him. What do you mean? What do you mean? All right. Are we done here? Are we done here? People are talking. All right, I guess we're done here. I'll just let this play out.
I'm pleased to announce the print.
Oh, damn it. I want to. Okay. I can't read this because it's going off on its own. The Edgeworth games were never translated, though. What? There might be something cute at the end. Yeah, but like, I gotta go to work. I gotta like go to work. How can? Like, come on, let's go. You don't remember though? Are we going through all the trials? Shut up, Siri. No one asked you. Tell them you were playing Ace Attorney. Oh, that's fair. You're right. I should just do that. Who's inside the Prince Princess suit? Ah, come on, Cody. Don't do that. That's rude. And Cody will grow up to be a misogynist. Can we, like... You said something nice at the end. Come on. Come on, I gotta go to work. Actually, while this is all going on, since you guys are here, I'm really quite curious about something. My artist has given light to something. And, oh, that's awesome. And even little ghost Mia.
Oh, that is adorable. I love it. Thank you, Capcom. Oh, that's beautiful. What? We're not done. We're not done. A brand new episode has been added. We're not done. God damn it. Oh, Cody watches Andrew Tate. No, Cody, no. There's better role models out there. Oh, gross. Damn it, Cody. It's not canon because it conflicts with the next game's timeline. It was only added in the remake. Ah, okay, but it's still fun. Well, I'm still gonna play it, hardcore. All right, so I guess we're not done with Ace Attorney. It seems we have but one more episode to go. But yes, thank you all for being here. It's been hella fun, hella awesome. And before I leave, as I said, my artist has apparently I guess there's been a recent debut of a new bigger VTuber. And she was like, this guy sounds a lot like you. And I'm like, all right, let me take a listen. I couldn't help but agree. Guys, there's another me out there. This dude sounds like me if I was constantly doing the Kaiba voice, but a little bit lighter. And I'm curious as to if you guys agree. So I'm just going to play. I guess this is I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't know if it's Zat Sudan or Zat Sudan. I don't know. A clone. I know. They sound like me. Not like exact pitch perfect. It sounds like he's as I said, if I were to do my Kaiba impression, but just one octave higher. So please. I'm not gonna rate him. He's one of the big people. So I'm just gonna play this little video, audio only. I'm not gonna show you video. So I'm just curious if you guys agree. That's probably copyrighted.
Just go absolutely buck wild and use all attacking moves. But if you play it with a sense of finality, right? If you play it so that your Pokemon can die.
He sounds like me if I was doing an Alex Jones impression.
That adds a whole nother layer of strategy to the game. Suddenly, EVs and IVs matter, and catching a Pokemon with the right passive ability. You know what I'm talking about?
Sounds more like the completionist.
You know what I mean? The passive abilities that they come with.
I've seen
that
one
matters
completionist
so
video.
much. Status effect moves matter.
I hear
items
it
matter,
too. I know.
Management matters. It feels so good. Nuzlocke make Pokemon, I'm not kidding you, one of the hardest, most in-depth, complex JRPGs out there.
I disagree to that point. I think Nuzlocke are fun, but if you over level, it's quite easy actually. But yes, Pokemon Nuzlocke. I mean, I can kind of talk like him a little bit. This is my impression of him. But I'm not really putting on that much of a strain on my voice because we kind of have the same octave. But that's just me. He does. It's like Nyanja if he smokes 50 a day. So he's obviously putting on a voice, which makes me wonder, what does he sound like without him putting on a voice? Is it me? Is he just like me for real? Accent is slightly different too. Well, I mean, I'm Canadian. Dude's probably American. I know nothing about him aside from just this one little instance. But yeah, sounds like you, but on Monster Energy drinks. I can hear it. I can hear it. He does sound a bit like you. I know. It's huh? Oh. I think you guys are Delulu. I don't know, Nova. There's a lot of people saying otherwise. But yes, thank you all for being here. And I will see you all in the next. So bye-bye. Later, skaters. And... Ba-doop. Shabba-doop.